You put yourself on the line, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do to find love, loyalty, respect, kindness, jobs. And then, you know what I'm saying, you get played and taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Love, loyalty, respect, kindness, jobs. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get mad at the man, the person that's supposed to be as raw and capable and loving and kind for what? As if they did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? The reason nice guys finish last isn't because, you know what I'm saying, they do something wrong. It's because the other species, you know what I'm saying, women, they can't find it within themselves to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to lie to you and say, oh, this was the reason, that was the reason. But yet, you know what I'm saying, a good guy doesn't hurt you, don't call you out your name, don't abuse you physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually. You know what I'm saying? But then you could go get with somebody that does all of that and you're okay with it. How are you okay with something that you allow? How are you okay with something that you like and then gonna turn around and say you're not okay with it? You don't allow it. You know what I'm saying? It blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? But a woman could put a man in the friend zone like it's nothing, right? And so can the man. But if the man does that, he's in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? These women today, they have high standards and low qualities. You know what I'm saying? Today, men have high standards and high qualities. That's why a good number of us are single. You know what I'm saying? And we don't be in the club and we don't be thoughting around, right? There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? But then these women want to talk about love. You know what I'm saying? What is love and what is loyalty? It's not having your man sit at home and go to work every day and then go out and play them. You know what I mean? But that's what they like to do. So that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it and fathom it, right? You sat there and had one kid by what'd you say it was? 20, 21, 22, right? Then you had the next one by 25. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the next one at, you know what I'm saying, 30, 32. You know what I mean? And everybody you've been with played you. They got what they wanted from you and then they left. You know what I'm saying, how do you find somebody that really genuinely cares about all of that? Because, you know what I'm saying, somebody wants something fresh and clean and new, right? But now you're used and no longer fresh in that one particular sense, then you find somebody that really put themselves on the line, you know what I'm saying, physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, and all of that, and then you play them. You know what I'm saying? And then you get mad at them for calling you on the play. How does that work? Right? Because I spent $100,000 not because I had to, not because I wanted to, but because I felt like it was the right thing to do. Because even though I love you, right, I love the children that you created more than I love you. And that's not hard for me to say because you can't find it within yourself to look and say, hey, out of all the shit that I've been through, out of all the pain and the turmoil that I've been through, this person genuinely loves me and cares for me, but I can't give them a reason why we can't be together. You know what I mean? What did I say? Nice guys finish last, right? And that may be. I'm not finishing last. You know what I'm saying? I have everything that I want other than love and loyalty. The two hardest things in this life to attain and find, right? But I'm not going to give up on you. Or, well, I lied. I am going to give up on you. What I'm not going to give up on is your children. That's what I'm not going to give up on. So, you know know what I'm gonna do? Instead of giving you money, I'm gonna save that and I'm gonna give it to your children so they have a better life than me and they have a better life than you, right? You try and sit here and do the best you can, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? You sit on your ass, right? And then you get off your ass and you work, you make money, and you get back to where you want to be, and then it crumbles and falls apart. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is the problem but yourself. That's what they say, right? We as human beings are our worst enemy. And that's true because only I am my worst critic. Nobody can look at me the way that I look at me. Nobody can fault me the way that I look at me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad, you know. I just hope that everything that I say, you sit here and you look at and you break down because you are a great person, right? You go about it the wrong way. Like you tell me I'm a great person. Hello. But I go about it the wrong way. I don't go about it the wrong way. I go about it sophisticated and educated. You know what I'm saying? I can look at the facts and I can break them down and I can say, hey, this is what's wrong and this is what isn't. You know what I mean? I don't waste my time. I don't waste my effort. I didn't tell you I loved you and I wanted to be with you for nothing, right? But you'll give yourself to somebody that doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, that takes advantage of you, right? You know what I'm saying? Look at the first one. What did he do? He took the kid and ran. You sit here and pay child support. You know what I'm saying? Even when you don't got it, right? So that means your kid don't got it, right? Look at the second one. He don't even know his father. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know a father figure. You know what I'm saying? And the third one, you know what I'm saying? That was a waste. You know what I'm saying? You're not even with him. And the reason you're not with him is because he took advantage, right? He crashed three cars and made you take the blame, but you were so gullible you did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you don't have money now. That's why your net worth is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at least I own everything I have, even though my net worth isn't where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? At least I put forth the effort. I mean, I own houses, I own cars, and they're just not here. You know what I'm saying? They're in a place that I don't want to be. So I deal with that. But what I don't understand is how you can say all the problems are on a man when they're on a woman. Men don't get luxuries, right? We have to get up and go get it, regardless of how we feel, regardless of if we're sick or not, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, any external factors. We have to get out and go get it because that's what we are meant to do, right? But y'all get to sit around and say, hey, I've never had a job. I got six kids, and you know what I'm saying, the taxpayer needs to pay for this and that. Shit, we at the point where, you know what I'm saying, if it ain't benefiting us, we ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it should be. Do you know how hard it is to attain true love? You know what I mean? But I have to sit here and say, nope, I'm going to keep putting in the effort. Nope, I'm not going to put in the effort. Nope, I can't do it. Nope, I don't want to do it. And even when I don't want to do it, you know what I do? I still can do it. I still make sure the bill is repaid. I still make sure they got everything they need. But yet, you tell me I'm not allowed to claim them, right? So who does, right? You do. But, you know what I'm saying? You sit there and tell them lies. You sit there and tell them everything is okay. And it's not okay at all. I mean, you can't sit here and tell me that living on welfare and housing is your best life. You know what I'm saying? Why do men grow up soft that grow up in a single parent household and that parent is a woman? Because a woman can't teach a man things that he needs to know. Just like a man can't teach a woman things she needs to know. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to tango. It should take two to raise a child. And if not, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't spread like a V and do that. But hey, just because it was good, because the 3 minutes was good, that's why you did it. You know what I'm saying? And look at the lifetime of consequences that you got. You know what I mean? I don't have kids of my own. And that's the reason why. Because I'm not finna go give somebody 3 minutes of pleasure and then get stuck in a hellhole. Because, you know what I'm saying? Me knowing me, I'm about that life. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to play me and take me, I'd have to take that kid from you. Just because. It's the best thing to do, right? But if you do that, or if they do that, it's a problem. Somebody got something to say, and then you did something wrong. Get with it or get lost, right? That's what they say. So how you want to play it, right? You say, "Oh, I loved him," and you probably did. But did he love you just like you put others in the friend zone? Cause you ain't love them, but you can't tell them why you ain't loved them, right? Cause that's something that you got going on within yourself. I see you, right? I see why you're broken. I see why you're burnt out. I see why you don't want no more because it is within yourself and you cannot dig that deep to figure out why. You can't do it. Nobody else can do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can do it for you. But then you want to throw it at me, the guy that genuinely cares, but you're into it. You said, "Oh, you done more for me than anybody else." That don't count for nothing. Of course it don't. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people that say real men are simps, right? What is a real man? Somebody that goes out of his way to do something for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that puts themselves on the back burner for somebody else. Somebody that doesn't create a convoluted story and does what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? I seen a video on, what was it? Maybe it might have been YouTube. Maybe it was Facebook, right? Chick says, "Oh, can you bring pizza and wings for your children?" Right? This man bring bags and bags of groceries to her house for his children, to provide for his children. And she go, "Oh, why are you walking into my house?" He said, "I'm walking into the house to put these bags away and provide for my children." She go, "Oh, you can take this shit. I don't want it. But it ain't for you." You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for the kids that we got in common, that I'm raising, that you're raising, right? What about them? You know what I'm saying? Because the choices a parent makes, they affect their children. Whether their parents want to see that effect or not, or effect or not, you know what I mean? The choices that your parents make, they affect you. I know. I know firsthand and personal. You know what I'm saying? My parents did drugs, and that affected me mentally, emotionally, and physically. You know what I mean? I found my parent lying there dead. You know what I'm saying? That affected me. You know what I'm saying? So I took it upon myself to change who I was and not walk that same line that they walked. Am I the bad guy? I oughta. Am I the asshole for doing shit differently? Am I the asshole for putting myself on the line so you don't have to struggle? That's the question I ask. Am I the asshole for loving somebody that I knew, that I know wasn't going to love me? And it's not because that person can't love me, it's simply because they can't go deep enough within themselves to go through the pain and the struggle and find out what they truly want. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan and you get there, you still got somebody that's there that understands. Thank y'all very much. I have things to do this morning, job interviews to go to, money to be made. So I'm going to end this right here. But food for thought, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Is it men that's oh so bad that's trying to date a woman to, you know what I'm saying, build something? Or is it the woman that got things bad because she can't find what the difference is between, you know what I'm saying, somebody trying to help you or somebody trying to love you? Am I the asshole? That's the question I ask. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.